The flames are out, but Chevron still hasn't told us how badly their refinery was damaged and whether we will face shortages and price hikes of gasoline and jet fuel.
Downtown shut down for a man with an apparent plea for President Trump. The chaotic crash scene at LA City Hall.
And children in immigration custody given an impossible new choice by the feds tonight. Take $2,500 and self-deport or stay and risk being locked out of the U.S. forever. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
I'm Rutabaga Shabazi. A huge fire at the Chevron Refinery in El Segundo. It was so powerful that some neighbors thought it was an earthquake.
Well, Chevron says the fire is now completely out, but what Chevron hasn't told us tonight is just how bad the refinery was damaged and whether we'll see shortages of gas and jet fuel in Southern California. Well, let's get right to our Hunter Sowards live in El Segundo with the latest on the fire and new video of the moment the refinery exploded. Hunter?
Yeah, Pat, people who lived nearby calling this apocalyptic. They feared for their lives. And we're not just talking about the price at the pump at a time when we should be switching over to that cheaper winter blend. We're also talking about air travel. One expert telling me tonight that he fears airlines are going to have to take drastic measures, even grounding planes, if they simply don't have the fuel to fly. Fear as a fireball fills the sky across El Segundo.
My whole house shook. Outside my windows, you could see just ferocious flames.
Neighbors near Rosecrans Avenue describe running for their life.
It sounded like a bomb, like apocalyptic. And I knew instantly it was Chevron.
Another angle from Rancho Palos Verdes looking northwest, showing the intense moment of impact seen for miles. This cell phone video captured chaos as people playing Topgolf just blocks from the refinery are evacuated from the building. One person telling me they feared for their life.
Now all eyes are on where pump prices are going to go from here.
Experts like AAA are now looking to the future of fuel prices, predicting a sharp spike at the pump across California.
The facility does play a very significant role in the region's fuel supply.
The refinery produces 20% of the state's car fuel and 40% of jet fuel. Reuters reports the fire was confined to the facility's jet fuel production unit.
The prices will probably increase 13 cents a week for every week that the Chevron refinery is offline.
Sean Hyatt at USC sounding the alarm, saying the gas price crisis is fueled by 3 other California refineries closing in the next 6 months.
This is why this is such a big national security and energy security issue in California that hasn't been taken seriously for decades.
Hyatt fears we could be dealing with serious supply chain issues if oil is needed to be imported from South Korea and China, predicting commercial air travel could be impacted.
Without getting refined fuels coming in with a tanker very soon, we could draw down all of our stocks and have a massive scarcity that could prevent flights from taking off.
A very daunting warning there. Of course, all of this now depends on the extent of the damages here, something that Chevron just has not come out and said. I did ask for clarification about what exactly was damaged during this explosion. Was it that jet fuel production unit? They have not gotten back to me. But again, the big headline here, Pat and Rutabaga, is that nobody was hurt in this explosion, but there are still a lot of questions left to be answered. Reporting live tonight in El Segundo, Hunter Sowards, KCAL News.
Yeah, so true. Thank you, Hunter. And we will have continuing coverage on the Chevron Refinery fire, including the investigation and local impact on KCAL News and KCALnews.com. And we are streaming 24/7 on CBS News Los Angeles.